ndị be anyị kenenu m unu. Asị m ka nke onye chiri ya zelụ. Anyị sị na ọ ya dịra n'Igbo na mma na ihe dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ, otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise dịka o si dị, anyị eje n'ịgbapụ na ya ọsọ ka wetara na ya ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nketa na Eastern News 24 bụ ebe anyị si wetara ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa gbasara maka ya bụ ife na-ada na-akpọtụ n'obodo a nọ n'ime ya nke anyị ji ọwụwa anyanwụ wee malụ the Old Eastern Legion. Alright, dịka ị na-anụ ka o si ada na Finland gbasara maka the Biafran Convention and Biafra the declaration process, dịka o si ada, anyị wetara unu kunu ga-ihe Aisha Yesufu kwuru ọ gwara Tinubu gbasara maka ana Igbo and the Biafran freedom. Anyị chọrọ ka ige ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi dropụra ife iche n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụdị nke gị gbasara maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile Aisha Yesufu kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, over to you.
What could be more than, having a strategy and going with it more than that? What could be doing this thing? But because of course, at the end of the day, now Igbos they see finish, now Southeast region they see finish. Now everybody gonna do, and they said they don't want to be part of Nigeria, Biafra. Allow them to go. So you zone or here. My people, if you know one person, let the person may go. How you know one person you want tied and down? How? You are afraid you probably go and excel more than you. You are afraid, you say you don't want to give them leadership. Some people will come out and say, how can Igbos have economic power and also have political power? How can you be poor and senseless at the same time? That's the question a lot of us should be asking ourselves. Nigeria is poor, and we decide we have to be senseless. At least can't we be poor and have sense and use that sense and do the right thing and put in the people? Politics, I always say the politics is about economics. The more politics that is not solving economic problem is rubbish.
So guys, that's Aisha Yesufu's reaction to the level of marginalization, being experienced by the Igbos. So like I always say that these are leaders. They create this vacuum by not carrying everybody along. All the things you see happening in the Southeast, blame the Nigerian government for all those, because they don't carry people along, and then they create a vacuum that the wrong people come to fill. And when those wrong people are filling that vacuum, the outcome is like, it will be that there is unrest in the Southeast, there is insecurity in the South. There is nothing like insecurity in the Southeast. It is the leaders that are fueling what is happening in the Southeast. Is it so difficult to carry the Igbos along? It's not. So guys, I'm going to just let you watch this video on how Aisha Yesufu herself started this conversation. I urge you to watch this video to the end, just for you to know why the Igbos feel so marginalized. And I'm so happy that, we still have patriotic citizens who also acknowledge the fact that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in this country. I mean, the Igbos don't feel belong, and you can see it's real. It's not as if somebody is just coming up with some things that don't exist. It is being seen and felt by everybody that the Igbos, it appears they are not even part of this country. Just take a look for yourself.
Hello everyone. I would like you to listen to this particular video, and after watching it and listening to it, I'll just talk about it.
No gunmen.
That is the point. So why is it that these unknown gunmen still operate with all these checkpoints? You ask yourself that question.
There seems to be some a bigger picture about the perception of the Saudis, and I'll get to some of the liberalness that a lot of people perceive does not exist in the region. First and foremost, do you think that if Peter Obi had won the election, 2023 presidential election, he had become president, there could have been a change in all of this?
If Peter Obi had won, you probably would have seen a better Nigeria than what we are seeing today. Number one, he will not be as nepotistic as this government. He won't. It's not in him. That is just who we are. We feel for the other people.
So you think the Tinubu government is highly nepotistic?
I say so. I don't think so. I'm seeing it, and we see it every day. And I've just given you one example. How can Ogun State have 4 ministers?
Well, Tinubu is not from Ogun State.
That is the point. So why does he favor Ogun State? Look, Oyo State has only 1 minister. Ask yourself that. What is it that he's doing?
Is it the right time for the Igbos and the South people of the Southeast extraction to sit down and rethink their politics.
No.
Let me just take this in. I was actually also listening while that was going on. Is to say, honestly, I find it extremely irritating when I hear this talk about always telling the Igbos or the Southeast region, should they rethink their politics? Should they do this? Should they redo? What is it that other regions are doing that is different? What is it? For me, I find it extremely insulting. I remember in 2019 when this person, Atiku, chose Peter Obi as his running mate. People were like, oh, finally, the Igbos have been rewarded. And like, what insults? As in, they need someone to reward them or what? Some people were like, came at me. They were like, even there are some people from the Southeast who were taking it, was like, oh, the way they were saying it, it's a, I said, no, that, for you to say that, that's an insult. You're saying that there are three major languages in Nigeria, in this country, two major ethnicity, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. These three. You're putting one and making it as if that, as if they've gotten a favor because they were chosen as, one of them was chosen as a vice president. That's an insult. People don't get. That's what concept. I find it so irritating when people do this thing. As an Igbo person, what's the thing? Do you think you should rethink your which politics are they rethinking? Which politics did the North Central rethink? Which politics did Northwest rethink? Which politics did Northeast rethink? Which politics did Southwest rethink? Which politics did South rethink? Why is it always when it comes to the Southeast that everybody have a map to tell them that they should be rethinking politics and rethinking their way? The way they do it, the way they don't do this, the way they, what kind of insult and what kind of nonsense is that? I find it so insulting. Honestly, I find it so insulting because in my life I hate see finish for my life. What kind of nonsense see finish is it? Let's even sit down. If there's any region that has collectively played good politics, and I've been saying this thing for a long time. I said this during the 2023 before the 2023 election when they were taking of presidency. You see the Southeast region. The Southeast region since 1999 has voted for PDP like no other region. They give overwhelming vote. I think you'll be seeing 80-90%. That's what they give to PDP. They gave it to Obasanjo. They gave it to Yaradua. They gave it to Jonathan. They gave it to Atiku. Yet, when 2023, the most competent candidate from PDP, and I said this as far back as 2021, I said if PDP had sense, they will be looking at Peter Obi and Franco Ike Jr. and let Bukola Saraki and Atiku go and rest. Those ones, they can always change anything. Those were my tweets. Go and check those tweets. They are still there. When 2022, the issue of presidency came, the best person who happened to be from the Southeast region. PDP were doing like this. All of a sudden, they realized that, it didn't have to be South. Atiku could do this. Atiku could do that. Atiku could do that. That was for the first time. 2023 was the first time that Southeast did not vote PDP. So, what politics are they rethinking? What could be more than, having a strategy and going with it more than that? What could be doing this thing? But because of course, at the end of the day, now Igbos then see finish. Now Southeast region then see finish. Now everybody go they do. And they said they don't want to be part of Nigeria, Biafra. Allow them to go. My people, if you know one person, let the person may go. How you know one person you want tied and down? How? You are afraid you probably will go and excel more than you. You are afraid, you say you don't want to give them leadership. Some people will come out to say, how can Igbos have economic power and also have political power? How can you be poor and senseless at the same time? That's the question a lot of us should be asking ourselves. Nigeria is poor, and we decide we have to be senseless. At least can't we be poor and have sense? And use that sense and do the right thing and put in the people. Politics, I always say the politics is about economics. The more politics that is not solving economic problem is rubbish. It's nonsense. It's not working. It's not going anywhere. So what is all of this up and down and up, whatever? And the next thing they'll be asking, is it Igbo should rethink their politics, should not rethink whatever? By the way, like you said, Peter Obi was president. Definitely all of this nonsense that are happening will definitely not be happening. They definitely will not be happening. You understand? If he was president, You won't see all of this. Nobody is saying he's Messiah. Nobody is saying he's going to solve the whole of Nigeria. He can't solve the whole of Nigeria. There are certain mistakes you make. We citizens will be there. That's what we're there. That's what the dragging is all about. And it's when somebody is there as a leader, you want someone that will listen to people saying, oh, you're doing wrong, and he will correct those wrong. Rather than the people that will give you the middle people and say, go to hell. Yes, that's what you're looking for. And the other this thing that comment he made about the fact that there are unknown government in Igbo in the South is killing people, but Southeast is the region that has the most police and military checkpoint. Why is that not solving the point? Why have that not led to a reduction in all of the killings that are going on? What is going on? Is there collusion somewhere? These are the questions that should be asked, and answers should be demanded of this whole question. Should this say anything? And like you said, oh God, I just thought the way Senator Abaribe answered Shewo on that one to say that I am not saying that Senator Abaribe said he's not saying that he thinks this thing is nepotistic. What do you call him? Bola Tinubu, but he's saying he is. You want to say that Ogun is not his state? No, Ogun is my state. One state is bringing for this, even the one that have one senator, because the law mandated that every state must produce a minister. The one that has one minister, I mean not senator. The law mandates that every state must produce a minister. Otherwise, it probably will have some that don't have it. But anyway, let's continue with our mumuishness, with our poverty and our lack of sense. The day we decide to get sense, we will choose the best candidates and leave out this. But in a way, I don't blame Nigeria, because indeed, Tinubu did not win the 2023 election. He rigged his way into office. Nigerians did vote for Peter Obi. Yes, we allowed the rigging to happen.
See what we're doing, Sean, because everybody continues to say that, why don't you think you're well? No, we have decided, and I'm part of those who have said that, let us go back to the Southeast and revamp the Southeast and make it more livable, better, more cohesive, and hold ourselves together. Because it's obvious that if we continue to look at whoever comes to be president, to look at us and do right, apart from Obasanjo and maybe Jonathan, I do not think that we have seen that same type of fairness.
So guys, yes, that's what we are saying, that it's high time we start telling ourselves the truth. What is so difficult for the government of the day to say, okay, Tinubu, like we all know, yes, he just came into power. Very soon he'll be rounding up his second year in office. What's so difficult within the space of these 2 years now for Tinubu to call a meeting, bringing the Southeasterners, to the table, asking them what are the challenges, why is all these things, or why are all these things happening in the Southeast, what can we do to resolve them? Is it so difficult? Tinubu has not deemed that necessary. He has just been busy appointing people. You can imagine Afenefere coming out to say that Tinubu is just Yorubanizing his appointment. Afenefere, this is a Yoruba cultural group, coming out to say that Tinubu is busy Yorubanizing appointments, in his government. This is a pan-Yoruba group saying this. So you can imagine what an ordinary or a typical Igbo person feels when you tell him or her that you are a Nigerian. I mean, they will still not give you that power, political power. They will still not allow you do your businesses. We've seen them in different parts of the country saying the Igbos should go, the Igbos should go, the Igbos are domineering, the Igbos are taking over your land. Land you sold to them. They use their money to pay, and at the end of the day, you see them as if they've come to overtake your land. So the Igbos shouldn't have, political power. They shouldn't also have economic power. They shouldn't be anywhere. So guys, but one thing is my happiness. You can't fight people who God is standing for. That's just the case. So guys, you have seen what Aisha Yesufu has said. It takes patriotism. It takes you seeing yourself as a real Nigerian who wants unity to say what Aisha Yesufu has said in this video. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.
Neba ngwadaluli neno dịka ozi ewetara unu ka ife were ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile ewetara unu na Eastern News 24. Unu anụgo na ya Aisha Yesufu kwuru, ke your own response, ke your own reaction gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile okwu n'iru akwụkwọ. Drọpụrụ ife iche n'ụdị nke gị na Eastern News 24 bụ ebe isi wena wetara ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa. Ka emesịanụ ụmụnne m.